What is jazz? Jazz is music. It's music that its roots go back hundreds of years. What started out as a way to help men do their work turned into one of the best styles of music we have today. Jazz originated from the call and response that was used to help people work. When the slaves worked, they would sing a call and response song to stimulate themselves. It was used to pass the time and was done by having the song leader call out a line and the others follow. By the 1800s, many Europeans immigrated to cities like New Orleans, and eventually African-American composer Scott Joplin combined the Western music of Europe with the music of the black community to make ragtime. New Orleans played a large role in the evolution of jazz. People in New Orleans hailed from many different backgrounds. As settlers came to New Orleans, different forms of music from around the world came to the U.S. In the 1920s, African Americans started moving to northern cities such as Chicago and New York. They brought their music with them. They started playing for the other people at night to earn money. Jazz started playing on the radio and they made records for it. Jazz was eventually played all over the U.S. Jazz was slow and sad music. When the stock market crashed, people didn't want to hear sad music, so jazz popularity dropped. Big band swing was a new form of jazz that was happy and upbeat, and became very popular during the 1930s and 40s. In the 1950s, TV became one of the major sources of entertainment, and music played less of an important role, and dance halls around the country began to close. But in the same year, rock and roll was introduced. Through the rest of the century, jazz took new forms and evolved, such as the 1980s had acid jazz, and the 1990s had smooth jazz. There were a lot of famous jazz players as well. To name a few, there were Louis Armstrong and Dizzy Gillespie. They played the trumpet. Buddy Rich and Roy Haynes. They played the drums. There was also B.B. King and Buddy Guy. You probably already knew that they played the guitar. There was also Ray Brown and Marcus Miller, which played the bass. And there were some piano players of Ray Charles and Herbie Hancock. There were also some singers of Ella Fitzgerald and Billie Holiday. Jazz has been around for hundreds of years. While it hit its peak in the 1920s, its influence is still felt today and will continue for many years to come.